Well, after a sloppy 1-point win over Georgia Tech last Wednesday, the Orange are on a 5-game winning streak, sit at 2-0 in ACC play, and finally seem to be hitting its stride as they welcomed in Florida State to the Carrier Dome tonight. Coach Jim Boeheim and the Orange looking to stay undefeated in conference play. First quarter, 10-6 SU. McCullough, the nice jumper from the right side, put the Orange up 6. Later on in the quarter, rough moment here for Orange fans. McCullough, he goes down awkwardly on that right leg. You see him down there in visible pain. Watch the replay. You see the right leg buckle. Not a pretty sight for Orange fans. He would not return. Same possession, Cooney in the corner for a 3. He had 14 first half points. Next possession, Benajay, the same spot. That put SU up 18-10. Later on, Patterson to Cooney for 3. The Cuse led 35-22 at the half. Early second now, Cuse up 16. Benajay to Christmas. The nice move down low. He had 14 points, 11 rebounds. Later on, FSU trailing by 13. Jarquez Smith, the follow-up dunk that cut the lead back down to 11. Later on, Cooney again from the top of the key. 3 minutes to go now, SU up 12. Cooney, why not? One more time. Cuse goes up 67-52. 28 points for Cooney. They would go on to win 70-57, stay undefeated in conference play. Trevor Cooney, a season-high 7 made threes for the Orange.
I was able to draw 2 sometimes, and we were able to get open shots from it. When I'm making shots, I mean, it extends the defense, and we're able to get some easy ones.
Yeah, he makes it a lot easier to play. It's a lot easier to play with him when he's making all those shots. It's easy to play with anybody who's making shots like that. So when he's hitting shots, we just got to keep finding them.
You know, Trevor got a hot hand, and then he made some good plays off the dribble, which is the biggest part of the improvement to his game this year. You know, we'll find out about Chris tomorrow. It's too bad he was been playing well in practice. He started out the game, hit that jump shot, got to the basket, and has been playing better in practice. So it's unfortunate.
No word yet on McCullough's injury, but it did not look too good for the SU forward. We will keep you updated on any new information that becomes available. So the SU men moved to 3-0 in ACC play, albeit with the possible loss of its star freshman. But the Orange women are still looking for its first conference win after back-to-back losses to number 4 Notre Dame and number 13 Duke. Coach Q and the 21-ranked SU women squaring off against Virginia. Second half action, Alexis Peterson. Watch this nice drive in the lane for the layup. She finished with 16 points for the Orange. Later on, Diamond Henderson to Brianna Day, working the pick and roll. Day, 10 points, 10 rebounds, her 8th double-double of the season. Later on, Henderson again, this time doing it herself, the nice spin move in the lane. She had 8 points off the bench for the Orange. Peterson to Taylor Ford, the southpaw hits the 3. Taylor Ford, 3 made threes on the night for SU. Cuse goes on to win 70-58, their first conference win. They'll take on Wake Forest Thursday at home. So over to football now. Doug Marrone out, Rex Ryan in. Ryan signed a 5-year, $27.5 million contract to become the Bills' new head coach. The 52-year-old Ryan was fired by the Jets after failing to make the playoffs each of the last 4 seasons. He replaces former SU coach Doug Marrone in Buffalo, who went 15-17 in his 2 seasons with the Bills. Ryan won't have to wait too long to be reunited with his New York ties, as the Bills will face the Jets twice next season. So from Buffalo to Green Bay, the last time the Cowboys played in a playoff game in the state of Wisconsin, they came out on the losing end in the 1967 Ice Bowl to the Packers. Fast forward to 2015, and Dallas is hoping for a different outcome this time around. NFC divisional playoffs, Tony Romo and the Cowboys looking to stay undefeated on the road this season against Green Bay. Second quarter, game tied at 7. Romo to Terrence Williams. He gets past 2 defenders, goes in for the 38-yard TD. The Cowboys led 14-10 at the half. Late third now, Dallas up 8. Rodgers over the middle to Devontae Adams. Nice move by Adams for the 46-yard score, 21-20 Dallas. Fourth quarter now, Rodgers scrambling, finds Richard Rodgers for the 13-yard TD pass in the end zone. Rodgers, the Lambeau leap for the fans. Green Bay regains lead 26-21. Same score now, late fourth. Romo finds Des Bryant downfield, originally ruled a catch, but as you see there, it looks like the ball may have come out of his hands. The Packers challenge it, ruled incomplete. That was it for the Cowboys. Green Bay wins 26-21. Rodgers, left calf injury and all, leads Packers into the NFC Championship game next week against the Seahawks. Switch over to the AFC now. Colts, Broncos, Peyton Manning versus Andrew Luck. Second quarter now, tie game. Manning stripped of the ball by Jonathan Newsom. Jarrell Freeman picks it up. The Colts would recover. Later on in the second game, still tied, Colts in the red zone. Andrew Luck to Dwayne Allen, the 3-yard pass, 14-7 Indy. Later on in the third, 14-10 Indy. Luck again, this time to the former Giant Hakeem Nicks, 15-yard TD. Colts go up 21-10. They would go on to win 24-13. Andrew Luck, 265 yards, 2 TDs. The Colts will face New England next week in the AFC Championship. That's it for sports. We'll have a last look at the weather when we come back.